Can we bring back Kevin and Bob? Like, I'm convinced they just smashed their hands on their keyboards a couple times. They're like, that'll work. All right, this should be a good battle here. We saw red team, of course, in our very last set. Blue team, this will be the first time we've had a chance to... No, we saw them in winners finals. I apologize. Oh, ball is clear. SK taking the run.
Oh, that was so sick. No way. The bounce off the wall to be able to hit the defender who's incoming on your position to then pick up the ball and score after you send him away is so sick.
Yeah, I hope I see that on Twitter later. That definitely should make the highlight reel. Great awareness, great play, and it secured the first goal of the game, first goal of the set. The Duckwings gonna clap right back, and we are gonna be all tied up all within the first minute.
So coming into this one, Osa, Zteady, and SK are C3 going into this event, whereas Duckwings, Sprite, and Zyzy, what are they? There's Sprite, man. He's got the guitars. He's reaching with that signature.
Yes. Oh, ball's gonna fall. Blue team's gonna get the drop. Yes. And some room to boot. Dodge the weapon throw, but could not get through the incoming attack. And we're gonna start taking things back towards a center stage here. But SK gonna get another breakaway, and that is gonna confirm and score. Put 2 on the board for blue team. They are definitely, we got some quick scoring goals so far this game. These both these teams are definitely driving the offense.
Yeah, for sure. And they're extremely evenly matched as well. This is C3 and 4 going at it here. Inside of top 3. SK has some room from Zteady. Can he get back? No.
Nice. Big clear. Oh.
Ooh, Sprite's zoned down and without a weapon. He's going to have to go over. There is a weapon spawn there. So he's able to at least hit the neutral signature. And then the side signature grabbing a double KO.
Double knock. They're running. No, the spawns are going to come in time, but they don't have any weapons, but they were able to go ahead and get it unarmed. Try to go and bounce it back to him. Zyzy is going to clear everything out, let everybody get reset. Blue team gets the first possession after.
Might need to look at Sprite's damage. If he can even make it that long before the red team scores this goal. Or blue team scores this goal, sorry. Duckwings, over the attempt on the run. Sprite is going to reset here. There is no weapon spawn for him.
Okay.
Duckwings also without a weapon.
Runners were going to box there. Duckwing wide open, weapon throws coming in. The first one was high, but the down sig off the Brin gonna go ahead and clear that out for him. Sprite takes it all the way back to their end zone, gonna pass it over to Duckwing, picks up the guitars, and now they're gonna make their press across the stage as Zyzy takes his
wow.
Yeah.
SK was still able to snake it even when they had the man advantage over the blue team. SK was still able to get control of the ball. Great weapon toss.
The combined weapon toss, knowing that one was going high, one was going low, and be able to get the entirety of that area and be able to clear it out. That was well placed, good teamwork. Oh, Duckwing. Okay, SK's gonna be there to defend. Duckwing's been really good about that, even though he's been unarmed, just being able to follow the runner over, get in his end zone, and be able to defend it. Duckwing going way low. He's got some help. They're all gonna reset. Okay.
There are weapon spawns for the red team.
Duckwing is a menace.
Yep.
He is an absolute menace.
Now SK doing the one fading back. Dodging through. Oh, he has some room. Oh, but he gets hit by the side air from Zyzy.
Nice dodge.
Nice.
Zyzy. Oh, not Zyzy. I'm sorry. Zteady.
blue team with a 1-goal lead here, but Duckwings has a lot of room. Grabs the goal there off of Sprite's defense.
Looks like we're going to have a very evenly matched elimination finals in store for us here as we are starting to settle in through game number 1. All tied
Oh, this
up.
could be huge. SK and Osa were zoned out by Sprite. Can Duckwings get in time? No, the blue team's able to regroup. Can he still get in? He's behind the D-Sig.
You got it.
And they grab it. Dude, these two teams are so close.
Okay.
Dude, Zyzy's going crazy. Hitting 2 members, both Zteady and SK.
Hold him down his spot outside the pillar. Hit nobody with any of those down sigs. And that's going to be a goal. SK going to go ahead and tie everything up. And it all comes down to this, a final goal in game number 1. SK,
SK's
way
got a
up,
lot of, that's
bro.
a goal. That's easy. That's
That's
easy for SK.
Wow, the amount of room they were able to get for him. There we go. Game number 1 is in the books. All right, see if we have any legend swaps. Anything gonna swap around here?
Yeah, there we just saw the replay where SK bounced off the wall, passed to himself so he could interrupt his run to turn around and hit the opponent. That was so sick. Great spot dodge there from Zteady to get through the double weapon toss. And then here was final goal. Dude, he has so much room.
Nobody's
the weapon
even
toss comes in, but 1, it's not going to get there in time, and 2, Ainu was able to take it.
Yeah. Very, very well played. Okay. Looks like we found a team that has an answer for Duckwings movement.
3, 2, 1.
We're going to see if they're going to be able to extend their lead or if we're going to be all tied up going into game number 3. SK could not get over there. Duckwing does, though. Be able to pick it back up. Blue team's going to go ahead and take possession, be able to get past Sprite. Signature did not come in.
Nice recovery and the turnaround sideline. 22 hits on the Duckwings there. SK, the dodge is down. Now it's back up.
I'm gonna go ahead and send Duckwing way out of the play zone, but he's gonna go down the bottom. I think he wants everybody to reset.
Yeah, and dude, Ainu was so smart. Went over to the red team's weapon spawn and threw them away so that when Sprite came back in, he wasn't able to grab a weapon. Nice D-Sig there from Zyzy. Great side sig. They're going to be spawning back in. There is 1 weapon spawn. SK's not going to grab it.
I mean, they had a triple knockout. You're not, I mean, how are you going to get back to reset in time? That was such a good play. And it's going to give a red team the early advantage. All right, looking for another one. Waiting on Zyzy to come over and get in position. SK trying to tie it up here. Can he get over it? Gets over the weapon throw. Staying out of the signature. Oh, the dare is going to come down and catch him, but it hasn't been cleared. He's going to be able to pick it up, and he's going to score the goal, tying us up.
Yeah, that was a great recovery by SK to then score that goal. I thought because Ainu was the only one there, and that since Ainu had a weapon, like, okay, maybe you throw your weapon away, but that means you can't cover your runner, so what do you do here? But they made the right choice. SK almost grabbing. That was great. Oh, I thought he was going to get the ball there.
They're not done yet, though. The ball's still on the ground. All right, Duck's going to be able to bring it out and give them a little breathing room, at least for now. But SK not letting, oh my goodness, no, Duckwing. Can you do it? Can you do it? All right, no real setup from his support there, though. Just kind of had to do that one solo. SK hanging out inside the end zone. What a clear. He's going to pass it right back. Duckwing finally gets a drop, though.
Red team has no weapons, though. Ainu's the only one with a weapon.
Do they need him?
Oh,
So
SK, okay.
close.
Duckwings has a weapon now.
They almost scored with nobody having a weapon.
and they would have if it wasn't for Ainu. Ainu holding onto that spear meant that he could go for the D-Sig, and Zteady gets a free goal there. Incredible pass.
See how effective it is when you're not having to wait and set it up and let everybody know what you're doing? Wide open field, a wide open goal, and a point lead for him and his team. Great execution off of the Hail Mary. Oh, they're not giving him a lane.
Ooh, dude, it's so smart for Duckwings to play back up against the blue pillar, where he can be essentially completely covered by that down stick from his teammate.
Nice stop. The scythe there. Gonna give red team possession. Oh, coming up with the recovery. That ball's gonna get reset. Red team's able to get the grab, and Duckwing is going down there to make the move. You see him playing out like he has been, letting it clear out. Blue team taking possession right back though. Ooh, nice there.
Ooh, Sprite's without a weapon. Zyzy has one. He has blasters. He's going to throw them, but they're not going to be able to make it over the other two blue team defenders and hit the scorer.
They are doing a great job as zone. Great job of opening up those opportunities. Making things as difficult as possible for red team, although they have found a little success this game. Things are close, but how close will they be if you let SK almost do that again? But now it's 3v1. 3v... Okay, now everybody's over there, and it's going back the opposite direction.
Ainu was really quick to rotate, though, in order to provide some defense, while Duckwings was attempting to run it back in. So, like, he didn't even get in the pocket, in the area around the goal. He ended up getting hit, like, way above the pillar. So, yeah, Ainu's, like, ready to push back whenever he needs to.
He dodged right underneath the signature. Yeah, gonna reset it back. Oh, but what did he do? All right, blue team got set up. Ball still in play. 2v3. Bryn's coming across the pillar.
This is a good goal scoring setup with Sprite's D-Sig. And the lance on Zyzy. Oh, nice spot dodge to get through the side sig.
They're so good. They are so good. Duck gets shut down. The Zyzy doing a really good job clearing it out, letting Duck reclaim possession. What are they? Oh! Sprite pulled him down, and that is going to go and score the goal. But they are still down by 1.
I love that coverage that they have with the D-Sig from Sprite, and then like dude Zyzy just going blasto mode, just all over the place inside the goal, trying to give Duckwings the few handful of active frames that he needs to actually score the goal. Except SK, it's a nice breakaway here. Sprite without a weapon, he can't contest. Nothing he can do, and the blue team is gonna take it.
They are gonna take it indeed. They are up. They are up a 2-0. Going into game number 3, trying to make their way back up to a winner's side to go fight in grand finals. As we take a look at these replays, just a wide open goals. You can see him time and time again. Oh, yeah, again. Zyzy tried to get over there, but not quite enough speed. Big goals.
It feels like half the game is like the other team trying to find or trying to play catch up with SK.
Yeah, pretty
it's
much.
Just the entire time. If he has the ball, he's just taking off and running. A very aggressive runner.
Yes, I was going to say he does it super quickly with only 100 seconds time held. We've seen a much larger numbers over the weekend. So SK just running down there and getting the job done, not having to do a lot of the jumping around and the movement inside the end zone to be able to secure that around all the defenders, because his team is doing such a good job at zoning for him that he is able to just get huge breakaways and just, chill in the end zone to score.
So red team is going to be hoping that they can maybe add more scythe into their gameplay here and come out on top. over this blue team. Yeah, okay, exactly like what you just said. 100 seconds from the winning team compared to Duckwings, who has 120 seconds, which that's 20% more. That's a significant increase compared to the winning team. So I'm glad you brought that up.
Especially when you think about yesterday, we have players that were that were running back to their end zone and just literally draining the clock. We saw some big numbers yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, we saw big numbers once production fixed the stats, but
yeah, true.
Yeah.
Again, thanks again for fixing that.
Yes, thank you, Sandwick.
I really appreciate it. So yeah, we have Sprite still holding on to the side, but he's giving the Loki over to Duckwings. And then Zyzy hoping he can take off here with the Nina Williams.
Oh, can't find a landing.
Nice.
Ooh, Sprite with the clear. But not quite enough time. Oh, that's unfortunate. Because SK is able to come over. And he's so good after the fumbles. He's so good at getting the recovery. And there we go. That is going to be a score right there from Zyzy, and it's going to give red team an early lead.
So we haven't seen it too much yet from Sprite. Okay, yeah, there you go. Just that's why he can win games and still hold the ball less than his opponents.
Right. 2 goals in the first 50 seconds. Zteady, SK, and Ainu are trying to bring this back, or trying to secure. Sorry, my brain's trying to follow all 6 people and come up with coherent thoughts at the same time.
And there's also like major changes from last game to this one. Like Zyzy is the main runner for the red team now. I believe Duckwings is the main defender, and Sprite is the one running support for this red team. So a complete shift there.
I mean, they needed to swap something up, and that is going to be another goal for blue team at 3 away from going up to grand. Okay, Zyzy, see what his running skills are. Oh, SK wide open again.
Dude, it's like every time.
Yeah, they've got it worked out. They have got red team exactly where they want them. The change in roles is, I mean, I'm sure is mixing things up a little bit. But blue team's defending, then followed up with SK's running ability. It is just a disastrous scenario for red team here. They tried to secure a goal, can't do it. Deal with SK coming back across, but now they got both defenders. The zoning is going to come into effect. They're able to break through it this time, though.
Good weapon tosses coming out from both side players. Oh, Zteady, completely zoned out. SK the only one there, but he does it unarmed. Successful defense with Zyzy back on it.
Speed couldn't get him through. Defenders holding down that center podium. Oh, the Sayer didn't hit. That one did, though. From Duck, but
that's
SK's
gonna be the goal.
Get it. Man, they're so good with it. Unarmed recovery is going to go ahead and free the ball up. SK with another breakaway. Zyzy making the run over. Has defenders in his face. Great job from Duckwing. Couldn't clear them both out, unfortunately. Ball still in play over there. They're trying to clear it out. Oh, we're running.
And one thing it seems like Duckwing is doing that Sprite wasn't necessarily doing is when he throws the down sig and he grabs the person, pulls them through the pillar to the other side, Sprite was following up. He was following up on that same target, turning around and throwing out a Qatar recovery to like further split them up from the blue team rather than just turning back around and reaching through again with another D-sig.
Yeah, that's that normal game mode muscle memory right there, I do fear. When you hit that sig, the first thing instinctively you want to do as a Brawlhalla player is follow up.
Okay, Zyzy gets past Ainu. Great end light. The weapon toss almost had the timing, but not quite.
See if they're going to be able to keep the pressure against blue team here, doing a really good job here in the final moments of this game to bring it back. Zyzy getting a run here. 1v1, can he do it? No, he waits, backs up, signature comes in, there goes the signature front. The side sig from Sprite, but the ball gets pushed back. And it's all up to SK here. Oh, nice neutral signature from Osa. Zyzy avoiding all the weapon throws. That's going to be a goal. We're all tied up with half the time left on the clock. Not that that's going to matter. North America seems to be a much quicker pace when it comes to their gameplay.
Yeah, definitely. We have
Well, that's
Seed
not
3 and Seed 4. Go ahead.
That's not even true almost. So like EU especially, they played super fast. Just the movements,
Yes.
the gameplay. But we had multiple games go to, you know, to sudden death, go the full 10 minutes. Oh,
SK.
so close. Oh, there we go. Nice double knockout. Gonna give them a little breathing room over here, but no, blue team doing a great job shutting it down immediately. Side sig.
Nice.
Still got the ball.
Side secret below key.
Goal.
That's the goal right there. Blue team. SK secures yet another goal off of the help, off of the support from Zteady that time, starting it off with the side signature, hitting away one blue team defender, and then giving SK the room that he needed to score the goal.
That was, they just had a game plan the entire game, and it just kept working. We saw.